part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready!
Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore with your host, Brian K. Morris, independent publisher, freelance hybrid author, award-winning playwright, and former mortician's assistant. Beware, beware. That might not be a phone jingling in your pocket. Join the Nevermorians for morning mischief and madness at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 Central. Your sense of humor is the only thing you need to wear.
Good evening, and how the heck are you? Welcome to a very special edition of Nevermind the Furthermore. Now you're not being delusional, well, not more than any sort of usual thing. Anyway, no, we're not. This isn't Monday morning at 10 a.m. or Wednesday or Friday at 10 a.m. This is a special. This is a special celebration. T.L. Shively is got a brand new book out, and I'm going to post it in the comments here, a link to that so that you can get your own copy. It is the let's see, The Battle of Sleeping Lady, brand new release by T.L. Shively, who's got a great library of books out there. And we're going to talk for the next half hour about new publications, what it feels like to have a brand new publication, a new book or what have you. And anyway, celebrating creativity. So if you've got a question in the next 25 minutes or so, please let me know. And whether you're watching us live or on the rerun, we really appreciate your being here. If you're watching on Facebook, whatever page you're watching on, please give this video a like if you enjoy what you see. Or and definitely give a like to the page you're watching it on. And we hope you're watching from the T.L. Shively launch party here. We have been having a party all day with some really, really great people. And thank you to T.L. Shively for inviting me here. Also, please stay tuned because the wonderful Amy Hale is going to follow up. And Eric Hawkins after that. It's going to be a star-studded night of really cool people talking about why we love what we do and why we love T.L. Shively. She is the Evil-Lyn to my Orko. That's the way it is. We bonded over the love of Orko. And I'm trying to see if things are working out here. So pardon me for just a moment while I try to catch stuff going on. And anyway, we hope that you like the what you see here. And anyway, let's get to your comments. I've got Joe Dog McKeel, who is waving something at me. I need a new pair of glasses, guys. I hope it's good. And anyway, Ted Davies Artistry is showing me the money. Hey, Ted Davies Artistry, glad to have you here, brother. And love what you were doing earlier, too. And hey, Ted, who else is here? He's talking to us from YouTube. And remember, if you are watching us from YouTube, please give this video a like. And please subscribe if you haven't already. It helps us with the evil algorithms because we want to become a 1%er. We want to be an oppressor you can be proud of. But anyway, good to see you, Joe Dog. Good to see you, Ted Davies, and Jeff Hayes of Plasma Fire Graphics. And when the look of your book matters to you, Jeff, love seeing you here. Good to have you here, my friend. Live long and prosper. And there she is, the gal of the day, T.L. Shively. I see my Orko. I see my Evil-Lyn there. Mwah! Congratulations on your brand new book. I am so very proud of you. And by the way, if you're watching this on the Battle of Sleeping Lady by T.L. Shively release party page, please put in any questions you might have of me, and I promise to get back and answer them even later, even after the event is over, all right? And anyway, I love you, Lynn. I really do. And Joe Dog McKeel, hi, Jeff. I need to give you a shout about a project soon. That's what we like to see here. That's the networking thing, which is kind of like how TL and I don't remember how we met. It was online, but we finally met a couple of years ago, I believe, about a year and a half maybe, at SilCon in person, and got to meet her and her amazing husband Paul, and I've met her son AJ. Wonderful family. Love Love TL Shively, and I love her work. She is fantastic. And hey, Cruz says Ted Davies Artistry from YouTube, and also there's TL Shively watching. Hello, Joe and Ted, and Charles F. Millhouse. Hiya, Brian. Hey, Charles. Glad to be talking to you today. And don't forget, in about 1 hour at 6 p.m. Eastern, I will be on for a full hour with Charles F. Millhouse and Stephen Burke. My artist on Pulp Reality #1 will be joining me. We hope you will join us as well. But anyway, shoot us your questions if you would, please. And Carleen, glad to see you. Carleen's also a very talented author. This whole line here of people showing up are such talented people. I don't know why they put up with me. I am a hack. But anyway, they are wonderful. And hey, Ted, watching also on Facebook. Glad to have you here, my friend. And Grant Lankard. Forgot this was going on. Grant, we just announced it, so don't feel bad. Anyway, I just got done talking for 2.5 hours on Reels and Heels, so we'll see how much talk I can handle. Yeah, and you've got another hour and a half at least of me tonight. So we are, like I said, we're going to be here at 6 o'clock talking about Charles F. Millhouse and his amazing new release, Pulp Reality #1. We've been pipping for that all week long, but it doesn't hurt that I'm in it. But anyway, Grant, so glad to have you here, friend. I'm so howdy. And howdy, that's Raz. I was taken by surprise by Joe Dog McKeel there. Check out Stupid O'Clock, Saturdays at 11 p.m. Eastern and at 9 p.m. rather on Friday nights. It is that great after the convention conversation that you love. Okay, so please check that show out. It is a great show. And speaking of great, there is Carl Witzman. Glad to see you. Hello to you, Carl. Good to see you. And Paul Bush. Thank you, Brian. No, Paul Bush, thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend, for allowing this wonderful lady to bring me in here and probably bring down the whole proceedings here. But we will do what we can to make it happen. And speaking of making it happen, there's darling Willow Schuyler. Mwah! Glad to see you. Check out Willow's Pillow Talk on YouTube and on Facebook. She is an amazing host and interviewer. Can't have a party without my Orko. And yes, you just made Paul's day. Paul, we did this for you, brother. We are going to make this dang thing work. I swear we're going to make it work. We almost did it on the phone, but I looked at it and I couldn't quite get the interaction that I think this event deserves. I think we all need to be celebrating one of our own. T.L. Shively has written an amazing book, like I said, and it's a party. I swear it's a party. Because as someone, I've written like about 7. I've actually got about 8 books written. One is out of print. One has not been printed yet. It's with another company other than Rising Tide Publications, which, by the way, risingtide.pub. All right. Anyway, hashtag always promote. But the thing is, Paul, we're glad you make our day too, Paul. We really do. But I keep telling people there is nothing like seeing your book up on Amazon or whatever platform you're on, for the first time, and it's like, it's real. I'm a real author. I'm a real writer. I'm up on Amazon. And then you get your books from Kindle Direct Publishing, and they come in the box, and you open them up, and here are all these beautiful tomes that you put together. You put in the work. You spearheaded the talent that helped you get this book whipped into shape. Your editors, your artists, your designers, you made all these moving parts move in the mesh and work together so well. And here's a tangible proof that you've accomplished something that people just don't do. I mean, I talk constantly about, I do a number of personal appearances. And a number of people are always like, well, I'd like to be a writer just like you, Brian. And my first response is to tell them, of course, aim higher. But no, in all seriousness, I get people who say, I want to do what you do. I want to be another T.L. Shively. I want to be another Ted Davies or a Willow Schuyler or a Clyde Hall. And hello, Clyde. Don't think I didn't see you there, my friend. Good to see you. And subscribe, like, and share. I can multitask. You are awesome, Carly. You are totally awesome. And so is Teresa Dunn. Mwah! Yes, congratulations to T.L. Shively. But the thing is, getting back to the point, is that you open up that box and you see these books and you set up at shows and people buy your books. They go, this looks like the book I've been looking for. And you make so many new friends. I love my Nevermorians. I love my peeps. And I wouldn't know most of you if it weren't for my activities as a writer and as a publisher, and it makes me happy. It really does. Best group of friends anyone could ask for. And hey, Willow and Donna says, Ted Davies Archery, we met in Amy's group. That's right. During one of her Monday night shows, I believe, one of Amy Hale's live shows. And if you wanted to see who we're talking about, check out the show that follows this one. Amy Hale is an amazing author and an amazing friend. Anyway, I looked on your page and saw you cosplayed as Orko, so I started calling you Orko. That's right. And then I found out you loved Evil-Lyn, and that you had been called Evil-Lyn back in the day, who is another character from the Masters of the Universe animated series, the original one from the 80s. And it had quite a group of talented people on there, many regular comic book artists, but two writers that I will mention on there. One was J. Michael Straczynski, who went on to write a number of other comics for DC and Marvel and other companies, but he also created Babylon 5. And also wrote for one of the revivals of the Twilight Zone, too. And another one was Paul Dini, who he worked on Animaniacs. He worked on several other animated shows, but he really hit his prime when he helped develop Batman: The Animated Adventures back in '92. And he's also the man who co-created Harley Quinn. Okay, so you know who to thank, and it's all Masters of the Universe. Anyway, let's get back to your comments here. And everyone's saying hi to Jeff Hayes is saying hi to Joe Dog, and Teresa Dunn is saying hi to everyone. And Jeff Hayes, congratulations, TL, definitely congratulations. Hey, Ted, and Carl Witzman says, I was trying to watch Reels and Heels on one side and Ted Davies on the other side, but you only have one brain. You're doing better than I do with my brain. This is the best I can do, Carl. I'm sorry. And Steph Spitzy, good to see you at work, so can't stay long. Steph, I'm glad you're here. Mwah. And if you need to, we can write you a note and get you out of it. But we are here. And Jenny Bynum, I'm so glad you're here. TL Shively rocks that. She does. And so do you. Jenny, kudos to you for helping organize this thing. I should have started on this 2 days ago and solved all my problems. But anyway, I hope it's working. And we're so glad you're here. Thank you for all you've done, Jenny. TL Shively says, thank you, Teresa and Jeff. Ted Davies Archery says, hey, Carl. And TL Shively says, oh, Jenny. All right. And hi, everyone. Hey, Ted from Carl Witzman and TL Shively from Jenny Bynum. And Carl Witzman says this is a party because I have a sandwich and a beer. And my Rising Tide cup is in the other room. Dang it. I am laboring under I'm laboring under several handicaps here, but that's just normal. But if you want a Rising Tide Publications page or a Rising Tide Publications face mask, check out my Teespring page that is linked down below. And Paul Bush, it is all Amy's fault. Wow, that's refreshing, Paul Bush. Normally, everyone is hashtag it's Brian's fault. I never knew what this is like. Wow. And Grant Lankard says, I never know what to tell people when they say they want to be a writer or an artist. Part of me wants to say, run. Your pocketbook will thank you. Excuse me, Grant. I agree. If you want to make money, there's an old joke. Do you know how you make money in writing? Or I said that wrong. Do you know how you make a small fortune in writing? You start out with a large fortune first and take it from there. But no, we do it for the intangibles. Grant is a very talented writer and artist. He's got a great Beowulf comic coming up soon. And write him and get on his mailing list. He's got a great thank you gift if you do. But yeah, we do it for the intangibles. I mean, I love going to shows with my peeps. Silcon, last Silcon Central Illinois Convention. Lynn and Paul and Amy and John and a whole bunch of us shot over to the hotel where we were staying, and we weren't like getting drunk, we weren't carousing, we weren't causing trouble. We were just having a little chat and some pizza and an adult beverage or two, and just kind of kicking back. And we we've probably seen the inside of more restaurants than bars, our peer group. So, we're definitely a hard living crew here. So if anyone wants to know about the rock and roll lifestyle of the Midwestern author, that's it. Now, Clyde Hall who speaks for us all when he says, "Congratulations, T.L. Shively. May many more books and greater success follow." Thank you, Clyde. That's what we wish for her and all of our peeps here. My son is a Masters of the Universe fan. I knew Keith was a good guy. Good for him. And Joe S. is a great guy. Got to talk to him in his B5 chat room at AOL Loathings many years ago. Says Carlene, wow, AOL chat room. That dates us all, doesn't it? I still have those little canisters with all the metal canisters that came in every magazine imaginable. But I hear Straczynski's a great guy, and I love his work. He is a talented writer. Willow Schuyler says, "Thanks, Carl. You can catch up on all the Hanging with Web shows later. And thank you for listing me as part of the crew there. I am running in fast company. Thank you, Willow. And thank you for being on the green room last night. That was great. And T.L. Shively, Teresa, that is awesome. Masters is a great cartoon. It really is. And no problem. I'm glad you could be a part of the celebration. I am too. Thank you for asking me, Jenny. I am flattered indeed. And Yankee Southerner, hello, Brian and all. Yankee Southerner, Paul, good to see you, man. Hope you're having a great day. And Trish Herring says, "Paul, not making trouble? You sure on that? Hi from New Zealand." Well, Trish, welcome. We're glad to have you. We're now international, and thank you very much. Trish, we hope you like what you see here, and thank you for watching us on YouTube. And like I said, if you like the look of this, and it'll help TL later. Honestly, I'm not asking for me. Maybe a little, but if you like this, please like the video and please subscribe to my channel. We've got some original programming coming up, and if you think it's the last time we're going to be talking about Lyn in a positive light, which we always do, you're wrong. We love Lyn, and we're so proud to be a part of this great thing. And please, as I said earlier, please, I'm going to put in the. I tried to put in the link. Let's see if I can do it now. There we go. The book is on sale right now on Amazon, so please make sure you get your copy. Last time I looked, she was like number 35 in one of her categories, and I was so gobsmacked to see that and so happy. And people are snapping up that book. It is doing quite well, and I'm proud to see that too. So anyway, please check out that book. You will enjoy it. She is an amazing writer. I'd love to read more of her stuff, but my lips only move so fast. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's see. Anyway, there's that. And T.L. Shively says, "Thank you, Clyde. I plan for many, many more books. If that isn't the best news of the day, I don't know what is." And there's Darla, the Dark Priestess, the Dark Mistress of the Church of the Rising, the Dark Church of the Rising Tide. Hello, Sarah. Mwah. Hello again. It was so good to see you earlier on Pops Van Zant's show and CromCon, and we're delighted to have you here as always. And shameless promoting of merch on CromCon. That's what I'm about, darling. You know that. And now I'm shamelessly promoting TL Shively because that's what we do. And who says, "Hiya, Trish. You need to subscribe to Brian. He is awesome, and you will like him." And now she's starting to doubt your credibility, TL. But anyway, we do hope that you enjoy what you see and hear here. And we have such, cool people that hang out. And everyone that I've seen here, everyone I've mentioned so far is a friend. And we hope that you'll check out my friends, what they do. Sarah is a published author this year. T.L. Shively's got her brand new book out. I'll be talking at 6 p.m. tonight, December 5th, on Charles F. Millhouse's party for his new magazine, Pulp Reality #1. See, this is a wonderful group. And every time somebody like Lyn puts out a book, or Charles F. Millhouse puts a book, or Sarah gets a new thing published on Gamer-Lit RPG, or any of you guys, or Eric Hawkins puts out a new issue of the Zombieful World of Oz, I just get goosebumps. I really do, because I'm happy for my friends. And when they do that, it fires me up because I want to keep up with them. I don't want them saying one day, "Well, Brian, you put out something years ago. What have you done lately?" I got to keep up with these guys and gals because they are awesome. And as always, folks, don't forget, go to that link right there and snag your copy of the Battle of Sleeping Lady, the brand new release by T.L. Shively. And right now, and the thing is, you can download that as a Kindle book. It's only $2.99, and it will pop into your reader immediately. And anyone who doesn't have a Kindle account, if you got an Amazon account, you count too. You can also download a program when you order that book that you can read it on any device you want. You can download the program. You can read it on your laptop like we have here. You can read it on this little thing. If you have eyes like mine, you probably won't be able to see it. But anyway, I don't wear these just because they give my face some character. But you can also read it on your iPad, your standalone computer, just anywhere you can order that book, you can read it on that platform. So Amazon makes it easy, and T.L. Shively gives you a reason to do it. It's going to be a fantastic book. I'm looking forward to reading that so much. And Willow Schuyler says, Brian, I'm happy to help promote your show. You promote a lot of our shows, and babysit Christian in the mornings for us too. It's the one, the only Christian Basil, who he's not here, so I got to talk nice about him. Otherwise, I'd rag on him to his face. But no, Christian Basil, if you're a Doctor Who fan, check out The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. Yeah, we wear our fandom on our sleeve. And there's Ted Davies' artistry right there. I got to be careful where I point. Anyway, with Skeletor, huh? Isn't that cool? But anyway, he's just passed 42,000 subscribers on YouTube for his amazing discussion show, The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. He has interviewed Paul McGann. He's interviewed Sylvester McCoy. He's interviewed a lot of the writers and creative people and actors and everybody from various shows. Doctor Who, Katie Manning, he's had on at least once, and he sometimes has some great discussions on things related to Doctor Who. So please check that out on Facebook, also on the Hanging with Web Show Network. Remember, that's The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. Watch that, and you can hashtag become part of the legend. Anyway, Willow, thank you for everything. Pardon me. And T.L. Shively says, love T.L. Shively. Lynn is the best hug girlfriend. She is. She gives amazing hugs. I live for those hugs. We're already planning. We've got to get together sometime. We saw each other at a convention this year, a very small one called Michaela Con. And we exchanged hugs, and it was so cool hanging out with Lynn and Paul and AJ, and it was just a great time, and we're already looking forward to the next time. And there are 15 people watching on YouTube and only 11 likes. That's a 4-person disparity there. Push that thumbs up. The Dark Mistress of the Dark Church of the Rising Tide has spoken. That's our tax dodge, by the way. My clever is, we haven't decided what my title is, so my title is clever title pending. Anyway, T.L. Shively, Trish, you gonna make me blush, lady. Thank you so much. It's true. And there is the one, the only Eric Hawkins, who is going to follow later on. I'm going to check the schedule and see when he's going to show up, if I can get that. I'm multitasking. Anyway, so anyway, we'll see him later on tonight. He is going to also celebrate. I believe he's going to do a live drawing. Eric is a crazy talented artist. And how talented is he? He also has Paul Bush's favorite comic, and mine, actually, The Zombieful World of Oz. It is, here's the elevator pitch. I was doing elevator pitches earlier. The notion of this book is that Dorothy Gale from the L. Frank Baum books has left the sanitarium convinced that her delusions about emerald cities and yellow brick roads was just a figment of a tortured imagination. And then the zombies show up, and she's rescued by a Tin Woodsman. Check it out. And I have a story in the second issue, so contact Eric Hawkins if you would like a copy of this, and I know you will. He's, I think he's got PDFs. He also has physical copies, and like I said, I have a short story in the second issue, which I'm very proud of, and always a pleasure with my favorite collaborator, Eric Hawkins. So hello to you, my friend, and I know you're going to be awesome later tonight. And Nick Tockert of the Historical Fencing Guild on YouTube, glad to see you. Great seeing your smiling mug on a Saturday. I have heard so much about your Evil-Lyn. Great to learn more. She's a darling, and we have the Funko Pops to prove it. We really do. And Alfred Pennyworth says, well, tonight we're not going to promote you, Alfred. Now, he does have a celebrity art book, and we'll leave your post up, but this is all about T.L. Shively, okay? And let's shoot past some other people. Oh, and forgot to mention, my first newsletter will be out next week. Please be gentle with it. It's his first. It will have an interview with international sex symbol Brian K. Morris. That's right, the fez and the glasses and the sideburns, bringing it all for Grant Lankard. And check out his books. He's got some really good books coming out. And hey, Eric, how you doing? Says TL Shively. And Grant Lankard says, forgot the link to sign for the newsletter. There it is. And also check out Alfred Pennyworth's link up above, okay? And greetings from the prairie from a very talented writer and a dear friend, Mark Learned. How are you doing, brother Mark? Glad to see you as always. And let's check the time. We've got a few more, a couple minutes here. And thank you, Brian. This is awesome. And so glad to be able to celebrate with everyone. Well, it's our privilege, Lynn. Thank you for inviting us to the party. I want some cake. You know what I'm saying? I need some cake. And congrats, Lynn. Yeah, seriously. From Sarah there. And can't wait to get TL's book. And Teresa, I know I'm going to screw up your last name. Persicino? Anyway, Teresa, thank you for being here, and thank you for helping us celebrate with Lynn this amazing accomplishment of a brand new book. It is awesome. And TL Shively says hello to Nick, and Paul Bush says, Eric, get to work on the third Zombable World of Oz. That's what I keep telling him. That's why I don't send him any scripts, because he's working on it. And Eric is after Amy. Oh, look out. And Paul Bush says, I was talking to a local comic shop. I have to take a copy to show them, trying to get them to order them. Well, hopefully, I need to talk to Eric. We may have a way to get that distributed, Eric. We need to talk sometime. The Eric, I'm reminded by Sarah. I want that comic along with so many other books. Looking forward to checking out TL's. And hello to Cameron Christopher Payne. Hello in the room. Hello to you, sir. Glad you're seeing here. Yeah, it's true, Alfred. This is not the normal Nevermind the Furthermore, but we were going to leave your link up because we want to help, all right? But this is mostly about Lynn Shively tonight, all right? So, but thank you for understanding, all right? And he said, darling. I do. I talk like that. And TL Shively says, thank you, Sarah. And I was close. Teresa, thank you. And it's probably Teresa I screwed up on. I can use, I'm pretty good on the difficult names. I do practice, but we are so glad you're here, Teresa. Thank you for tuning in on YouTube. And Sarah says, you're so very welcome, Lynn. Lots of love from us all. Seriously. TL Shively says, Teresa, you will have it sometime tomorrow. And so how does this not sound like John? So how's this do not sound like John M? I don't know. And Teresa says, I am not worried, TL. Virtual hug. And thank you, Teresa, for being here. And thank you all for being here. And we're going to put in something one last time because we are running out of time here. And we do thank you for showing up today. We appreciate your being here. And we're going to close out. Normally, I put out a close for my Patreon page, which I would hope that you all show up for, that you do support us. And we have a Patreon page, we have a tip jar, but we thank you very much. We also are a publisher, Rising Tide Publications, risingtide.pub, where you can learn about all of our books as well as sign up for our free monthly newsletter. We hope you do. And Sarah says, thanks for the link. Sarah, thank you for being here, darling. You always make me happy to see you. You really do. Anyway, please sign up for our newsletter where we provide motivation, education, and inspiration with every issue, and a special video unique to that page. Also, we do this show, Nevermind the Furthermore, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, every morning, 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central Time, where you are the guest. We bring creative conversation and coffee to you 3 times a week. We hope you join us. Also, Tuesday night, we do a show called Clever Title Pending, where we talk about creativity and the business behind it. And this week, we are having the return of Ted Davies. He's had a great year, it looks like, despite what 2020 has been like. But anyway, he will be joining us for a couple hours and talking about his artistry and how he's built his business up. And Alfred Pennyworth says, congratulations, TL Shively. Thank you very much for that comment, Alfred. I appreciate that greatly. And check out Alfred's book too. All right. It's available now on Amazon, as is TL Shively's. Please order that book. She will be so glad you did. If you're watching us on Facebook, please give a like to the video. We appreciate it greatly. And please like the page you're watching on. All right. Rising Tide Publications. Okay. If you're watching us on the Rising Tide Publications page on YouTube, please subscribe. Please ring that bell so you'll be notified of any future things we do. And we're going to close out this show. We thank everyone for being here. And thank you, TL Shively, once again for a great book and a great event. I am now going to be followed by somebody who can upstage me anytime. And that is the one, the only Amy Hale. Please check out her show. I will be. And as always, thank you very much. And as we usually close out, remember, everyone, stay smart, stay safe, wash your hands, and never apologize for being awesome, because that's just what you are. Have a great day, and thank you, TL Shively. Check out her book.
Thank you for tuning in to Nevermind the Furthermore, a Rising Tide Publications and Brian K. Morris production. Member of the Comic Book Advocating Network and sponsored by GeekInsider.com. Become part of our show with sponsorship and advertising opportunities. For details, contact advertising at geekinsider.com or visit podcast.geekinsider.com. The Geek Insider podcast is available on your favorite app, so please hit the follow button and share it out to your friends, because if you don't, you might have to turn in your geek card.